What's up, guys? We're back with some Skyrim Special Edition. So I want to really try to get into Special Edition. It's a game that I've really been ignoring for a long time because of all the constant updates and the different, AE and stuff being forced into your game, all the content and stuff. So it just really discouraged me to, really want to get into this game. However, the stability is, is noticeably better, and I've been playing a little bit of Special Edition, and just having that comfortability of just knowing that the game is just a lot more stable. It just, makes for a more comfortable experience while playing. So, pretty much, I'm going through a lot of the main mods that I really liked in Legendary Edition and seeing if they have it in Special Edition. So, one of the mods that I really liked was Blended Roads, which was a texture. It came in loose files in Legendary Edition. Maybe there was a plugin, I'm not exactly sure. I got the loose files version. In Special Edition, there isn't a loose files version. There is just, one with a plugin. I guess in Special Edition, everybody tries to compress everything into BSAs as much as they can, just like Fallout 4, because it probably causes issues. So right here, I have the blended roads right here. I'm actually going to reinstall it because this actually comes with the FO mod installer. So right here, you can see we have a few different options. We have blended roads and we have really blended roads. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing that I noticed in Special Edition is that both the input delay and the frame rate is worse than Legendary Edition. In Legendary Edition, you're like less likely to get frame drops, at least for me personally, and definitely 100% sure whether you're using mods, ENB, SKSE or not, the input delay is noticeably better in Legendary Edition than it is in Special Edition. So when it comes to performance, I always try to avoid the whatever is going to give me the frame droppy stuff. So you can see blended roads with vanilla flat road meshes, no performance drop. Then you have this option over here, really blended roads with 3D road meshes similar to real roads but with minor performance drop. Mind you, if you use this, you're going to constantly have these things on the screen because they're roads. Roads are everywhere. So, just think of it as a constant frame loss, which is why I'm not going to pick this one. Then you have the static mesh compatibility patch. I'm not exactly sure if you have to have these. Maybe. I'm actually not using that mod at the moment. Like I said, I'm still, kind of like a scrub when it comes to Special Edition. So, that's my setup with the blended roads. We're going to install this, and I'm just going to hit replace. Alright. Alright, so the next mod that I want to get is, ignore this cathedral landscapes. We'll actually get into that later, but I want to get the Rallies road signs. If you remember, we had used this in Skyrim's Legendary Edition, and hopefully it's available for Special Edition. There it is. Rallies road signs. This is one of my favorite texture mods. It's gonna change the signs to be like more darker and saturated, and they'll just be more noticeable overall. Because I know in vanilla, these signs I hardly even notice that they're there, and I just run right past them. So I really like this this mod. I think I did download it already. So we're gonna install this one as well. Okay, so the next mod that we're gonna be getting is Vivid Landscapes All-in-One. So this one, I'm kind of on the fence about. I remember that this one does put some nice HD textures on things, but it kind of like removes the diversity and the color on like a lot of these landscapes. So as you can see right here, you got your dirt brown grass with the rocks. This is before, and then after he just covers it all with the same texture and stuff. So it's like it does look really nice. It does look HD and stuff like that, but at the same time it kind of just reduces the diversity in the color. So it's just something that I'm on the fence about. Before, after, but it is something that I'm going to download. It's something that I use as a base, like the meat and potatoes, and then I'll just pretty much put stuff over it. So basically we'll just wipe out all the vanilla textures and get these, and then whichever textures that we don't like from these, we'll get another texture to place over it, like the houses, for example. I'm not really a big fan of the house textures from this mod. So definitely Vivid Landscapes, I would suggest trying this one out. So we're gonna get this one as well, Actually, I already downloaded this. And next up, I'm going to suggest this mod. This is one of my favorite mods for Legendary Edition, Dave's UFHD Mountains. So this is the mod that I use that makes the mountains in my game, they have that brownish color as opposed to like some dark and gray. It looks a bit different here in Special Edition. I think it looked more like this in my game, the light brown textures. Anyway, I think these are really nice. In Legendary Edition, these were also loose textures, but here in Special Edition, I believe that this is actually a plugin. Not exactly sure which one did I download it. 2K. There's 8K options available, right? Probably 4K as well. I go with the 2K. On Special Edition, I always go for performance. I don't care about my game looking the super utmost prettiest. It's not going to matter if I press the dodge button and then the dodge comes out 2 seconds later because our frame rate is like 20 or 30. So I'd rather have 2K textures and keep my 50 to 60 frames per second. Okay, so I ended up downloading the normal one and the darker texture because I couldn't make up my mind, and I guess I just want to go back and forth to see which one I like better. So I'm going to take the normal one for now. And you could actually see that this thing has quite a few plugins. Dave's Majestic Mountains. This looks like it's an ESL flag DSP. It is. And then you have Dave's Majestic Mountains Landscape ESM, and then you have this Moss Rocks, which is like another plugin. So I'm just gonna like drag that to the top real quick, and I don't think these really matter as long as it's, you know, it doesn't have another texture overwriting it. So I'm gonna leave it right there. So we have installed, you know, a lot of these textures that are used in Legendary Edition, and they're my favorite ones. So Blended Roads, Rally's Road Signs, Vivid Landscapes, and Dave's HD Majestic Mountains texture. I believe we also have Noble Skyrim in here. We don't have Noble Skyrim. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump in game, and it's probably not going to do the best, but I'm just going to show you what I got. Alright, so here we are in game. I haven't... Oh, man. My character's in T-pose. I probably didn't change the animations. Anyway, so I'm going to try to go outside. Hopefully these guys don't detect me. Matter of fact, T detect. So now they can't even see me. Stop talking to yourself, bro. I'm not even here. So I'm going to go outside. Is this thing even recording? I'm going to go outside. And we're going to see if this thing looks somewhat decent compared to my Legendary Edition. Okay, so I COC'd to Riverwood. You can see our ground looks a bit different. I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. Immediately, I don't like it. What is this gray look? It doesn't look that good, right? It almost looks like it's like drawn on and painted on, kind of. Like in SketchUp or something. It's hard to explain. Better than vanilla, that's for sure. I just think that the tiles, the stone tiles in the ground, are too bright. I don't like it. Okay, so the Dave's HD Rocks, man, you can see this thing. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. I really love this texture. This is one of my favorite texture mods, like easily. You know, just some nice rocks textures. Makes the game look really, really good. And this, remember, you could get these in 8K. I chose the 2K version because, you know, my frame rate. As you can see, I'm still underneath 50 already, and this is me choosing to go performance. Alright. Okay, so the Rally's Road Signs is there, working as well. They look a bit lighter in this game. I think it's just my ENB itself. There is there's a lot of contrast, I guess, going on here. I recently switched weather mod, so I probably have to adjust my ENB to that. But yeah, the Rally's Road Signs is one of my favorites. It's actually my favorite sign texture mod. So I definitely suggest you get this one. And then, you know, the Vivid Landscapes is going to cover all the rest of this stuff. So now, you know, the houses look like this. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the houses, but, you know, they look okay. Everybody's in T-pose. I guess I got to run Nemesis. So, yeah. Those are some of my favorite texture mods for Special Edition. If you have any other suggestions, you know, let me know, because, you know, I'm trying to have more of a reason to play this thing. As you can see, like, my fences are vanilla as well. That stands out to me. So we're gonna add some more texture mods in later. Like I said, help me out, you know, leave some suggestions or which ones I should try, and I will see you all next time. Take care.